Hello fellow hikers, this is your weekly TLC vid clip for the week of Monday, March the 19th. It is out a day early. Just got back from the hike, just got a shower for today. It was a wonderful hike, you know, it was really cool. We incorporated 6 or 7 different trails into one hike. Made it a little confusing, but everyone did fine. Everybody made it through. There was a few that got veered off track, but we got them back on track. And, you know, ended up being about 8 miles, and it was a great workout. And the last part of the hike, which was the greatest part, in my opinion, and a lot of others agree as well, when we were coming back on the Mormon Loop Wash Trail. It's not a designated trail, per se, but it kind of runs parallel with the Mormon Loop Trail. So we just took the wash, and it was some boulder hopping, scrambling, a little bit of climbing. So it really made it, you know, an adventure. Who would have thought that in the middle of South Mountain you can find places like this? And there was nobody else on that trail other than our group. So it was really fun. It had a lot of vegetation. It was overgrown in some places, and like I said, there was some places we actually had to do some toe hold, hand hold climbing. So it was really a cool hike. Thank you all of those who attended, and please post your pics. Our normal photography crew was not there today, so as I announced early this morning, so please post your pics if you took any pics. If you don't know how to post them, email them to me and I'll post them for you. Moving right into it and getting prepared for the next hike, which is 2 weeks from today, or March the 31st, is the Revis Falls Balls to the Walls Challenge. And, you know, I'm hoping that everybody's reading the write-up, and I know that the name, you know, some of the names that we name these hikes are catchy and it sounds cool, but, you know, I hope that you're reading the warnings for these hikes. You know, this particular hike at Revis Falls is a difficult rated hike. It's no joke. It is no joke. And I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm trying to forewarn you, because I believe that there are people that have signed up that may, you know, have never been on this caliber of a hike before. You know, so I just hope that you don't get yourself into a situation that's overwhelming for you. To put it in perspective for you, it is over a 1-hour drive because of the dirt road. From the time we leave the meetup spot till we get to the trailhead, it's over an hour drive. Additionally, those that are at the front part of the pack, it's going to take them 3 hours from the trailhead to the falls, and about 3.5 on their way back. So 6.5 hours of hiking. You know, so if you're middle of the pack, end of the pack, you know, you got to think and mentally prepare yourself that this could take you 8, 10, 11 hours. So it's a whole day event. And again, just putting it out there because, you know, and there's 56 people that have signed up thus far. And me personally, for whatever reason, we end up getting about 10 people that drop out the night before on almost every hike, and that's interesting enough. But we've been having quite a bit of no-shows lately. So I'm anticipating a dozen no-shows. You know, and I still don't get the whole no-show thing. And, you know, once in a while, I guess if it slips your mind, but it's you know, it's an issue. We have a lot of no-shows. And it just, you know, you should be knowing what you're signed up for, and you get the emails, and, you know, it just would be nice if you would be, go in and update your RSVP. Moving on. It's about a 13, 14.5 mile hike. A total of about 38,000 feet in total elevation gain. There will be the last 3/4 of a mile to the falls is going to be boulder hopping, scrambling. Like I said, this is a brutal hike. Be prepared. Now, with that said, if you're going to give it a whirl, now here's one thing to notate. If you're headed in and there's people already coming back, well, then you probably need to turn around. and you're not going to make the falls. You're going to need to turn around and head back to the trailhead. And know who you're carpooling with, and know if they're in the front of the pack, middle of the pack, end of the pack type of people. So we don't get ourselves in that situation. So again, I know some people get worried. They see 56 people that are signed up, and I'm like, you know, dude, trust me. There's not going to be 56 people showing up to this hike. We're going to have dropouts the night before, and we're going to have no-shows. But we will be, the morning of the meetup, we will be dividing up into groups of 15. And we will be labeling these subgroups different names and picking a designated leader for that subgroup. So we follow the recommended guidelines for the area. And so we don't irritate some of those other hiking group leaders that, anyhow, moving on. So with that said, everyone, again, today was a wonderful hike. Thanks to all those who attended, and just preparing everybody for the Rivas Falls hike. Please know what you're getting into is it's an all-day event, and it is a brutal hike. And with that said, hope you all make it a very productive week next week on Monday. Today is Saturday. I get it. They're coming out a day early. And we'll see you.